So we're nearly there. I stripped all these wires by mistake, so I've had to put new ends on them. 2 brackets, one on that side, one on that side to hold this on. That's rock solid, that's going nowhere. I've put locking nuts on with spring washers, so absolutely done well enough. As long as the sides clip on, which they should, I see no reason why they won't, that will be fine. There's the battery. The battery is held in the tray. Probably need some sort of rubber band going around. They're everywhere online, there's no issue, that's fine. And you can actually use the nuts here, the extensions, to clip them. I bet I've got one in here actually, so I think that's fine. What I am going to do is chuck that back on the battery, fire it up, make sure the carb's happy with this airbox. I can't remember if I put this carb on or not. If this is the carb that came with the bike, then I don't know if they've messed with the jetting. So I need to run the bike like this with this carb actually, and this airbox. So let me chuck that back on, nip it all up, fire it up. We'll see how it sits and feels. I'll give it a very quick spin in this shocking weather, and chuck it all back together, take some photos, get it advertised, if that's all good, which I think it will be. So let's start with the basics. Do we start? Do we idle? Do we rev freely? Offload? If that's all good, we're very close to finishing. I didn't change the throttle cable in the end because the one I ordered wasn't correct. That's separate to the other throttle cable for the Lexmoto though. It would have worked, if I'm being honest. It was a CG cable, it would have worked, but it didn't have any adjustment on it for cable length, and I just thought I'd go through all that effort and it would need a bit more adjustment. Right, let's fire up. Bit of choke. Seems fine, but I'll give it a minute to idle. That's just the rain smoking off the pipe wrap there. A minute to idle, take it for a spin. If it runs fine, I'll get some photos, and that thing's good to go. I think. That was interesting. That relay has a earth there. God, I should have just put it straight to the battery, really. It's under here anyway, look. I think originally it's earthed here to this piece of metal through with the seat bolt, which I'll throw on now. Which side panel was loose? Not too bad, actually. I was considering putting a cable tie through the front. No, actually grommets. I've got grommets. I think they're both missing front grommets. Right, seat on and bolted. I'm very happy with the way that runs and rides. It's £1,000 all day long. I'll put it up for £11.50, and I'll be taking £1,000. People never pay full price. I don't think. I think it's very, very rare. What I do get sometimes is I give them a discount, and then they pay for delivery. So sometimes I get that price, but it's because I'm delivering. Right, seat on for me. I'm happy with everything done so far, and I think that's ready to be advertised. Let's check out the pictures. Look how ugly mirrors are on this bike, like seriously. Come on, man. No. This bike needs little ones, short ones. I'll order a set in case it's still here in the week. But I'm not putting these on. Nope, nope, nope.
The next day.
Hi everyone, and welcome back. I'm kind of 2 weeks behind in some ways. Last weekend was the storm, and it really was cold, wet and stormy, and I couldn't get anything done. When you're doing 3 or 4 projects at once, it's very difficult to work out where you stand and what's next. So every time I come back, every weekend later, I have to reassess where I am. The Herald is up and advertised £1,100, full MOT, good running bike. Everything's sorted on that. Okay, it's had its service. Everything's been done on that. It's a lovely, lovely bike actually. The worst part of this bike, right, is that it doesn't picture well. When I put the pictures up, the angles are all a bit iffy, but it is a bike that's ready for sale. Scrambler just has that idling problem, which I'm going to look at today. That's my task. I think I left the seat off. Yep, perfect. That's my task. And then if I'm right, that's ready to some extent, not literally, but it. I know it has a sticky throttle cable. That's the main issue. I'm going to try and put some oil down the line today just to let it seep overnight. Although I'm not really around tomorrow, but that's the main thing. I have a brand new throttle cable for it that I will put on at some point as well. So I think that's a fully running riding. I need to check if I've dropped the oil or not. I need to do the service on it. That's fine. I will get that done. But it starts first press of the button once I change the coil. Did I change the coil? What did I change in the end? Or just the spark plug maybe? I can't remember. But ultimately it started. In fact, I mean, do you know what? Let's just test the theory. It hasn't. Let's just do it. It definitely still has bits and pieces left, but I think it's this one. But as long as the engine kind of starts at this stage, that's good progress. Let's see. There's no choke on this. Oh, side stand, idiot. Oh, there you go. That fuel pump. Do you know what? The sounded like air in there. There you go. Let's see if it cuts off. Yeah, side stand switch works, which is annoying. I'm going to give it a minute to warm up. Has it got a rear stand? Oh, it does. I always stand by. I'm going to give it 5, 6, 7 minutes. Let the oil circulate. Let it warm up. That will make it easier every time you start it from then on. That's the rule. I'm going to put up the scrambler though over there. My task for today I'm going to explain, but this is going to warm up for a few minutes. I should warm up the the Herald as well actually.